Welcome, Sagittarius. This is going to be a reading for Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising. I'll give you a little breakdown of what I'm going to do and who I am. I'm a psychic medium. I'm also clairvoyant, clairsentient, clairaudient, and claircognizant. I think was the last one I didn't say. I had a near-death experience as a child. I'm super energetically sensitive. And since I feel like it's part of my purpose to have a deep understanding of human nature, I thought doing readings for people might help the collective heal, and that is why I'm here. So, like I said, this is for Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay, and my intention is to get a little energy checkup on what you're going through. Okay, and then we're going to clarify it with the second deck, the Soothsayer Oracle cards, and we're going to see how it all fits together like a story. So, I work with spirits and my ancestors. This is coming up upside down. Maybe I'll get to the type of spirits I work with later, but I've already evoked everything for your reading is what I was going to say. So we've got, first card out is Man Holding a Heart in reverse. Okay, so something might have ended with you and someone, and it might be kind of toiling on how you're feeling. It's just on your mind. It's in your energy field. This breakup seems recent. What about this Man Holding a Heart spirit for Sagittarius? Oh, and then so there could be more than one man involved for Sagittarius, because then we have the thinking man. So with the Man Holding a Heart in reverse, with the thinking man, it makes me think as if there was a relationship that recently ended. It was painful. It was someone that you deeply cared about, and now you're more so in this energy of like in a not like gender related masculine feminine, but energetically more masculine, which masculine is what I mean when I'm saying that is like more rational, more logical, more trying to put the emotions aside, and you're gazing at this new potential that you could potentially have, because you can see here that this guy is holding this crystal in this hand and he's gazing at all of what it took to create this crystal. So you're really deep in thought. You're heartbroken over something that has ended. Wow, oh my god. Okay, Sagittarius, so sorry for the language. I never take cards when they come out two at a time, but I literally just said that, and I'm taking these two cards, and I'm wanting to let you guys know that your reading is a lot of firsts for me. It's the first time I'm using the energy oracle card decks on YouTube. It's the first that I have actual healing music in the background for us, and so there's a lot of new energy going on in your life. I live near a sports field, and apparently some sort of season just started, and right before your reading there was all of this cheering, and I felt like that had to do with you. So know that your angels are cheering you on. Okay, but what flew out was why I'm taking it is because it's broken heart. I never take two at a time, but I'm really called to take these two. Broken heart and all tied up. So you went through something with someone and it didn't work out, and you're trying to be logical and you're trying to be rational about your next steps, and you're trying to move forward with, you know, putting your emotions aside, but you have a broken heart. And if you can see on this heart here, there's a tear that's coming down. So there's a part of you that's wanting to cry, that's just wanting to let it all out, but you're tuning more into your logical self, rational self, but you're feeling like you're all tied up. I'm feeling like you're all tied up because this has just got you emotionally devastated. And it's making you feel like you don't have any options. It's making me feel like there's a lot of indecision, feeling like you can't make a move, like you're stuck where you're at. Things just happened and now you're just all tied up in the loss of what you once had. And it's like, how could I possibly move forward from here? Let's get some more cards. Spirit, is there any more cards that needs to be on the top row for Sagittarius? So we have action in reverse. So I know you might be feeling all tied up and like it's time to take action, but it's actually time to take a little bit of a pause right now for reflection. It's not so much time for jumping up and doing things. It's a time for pause and renewal and reflection and non-action. Anything else in the energy for my Sagittarius? Those are 2 cards, but I don't take those. I wasn't feeling called to that. Oh, okay. We have hostilities in the reverse. So you could have gone through like a really bad breakup where things were like said that were really hurtful and that are still even hurting you. And part of that is what's making you still have a broken heart and feeling like you're all tied up is just all of these wounds that like they fester, you know. But the hostilities in the reverse shows me that that is behind you. You don't have to worry about that coming back. That is behind you, but that is still in your energetic field, and it's what's making you feel like you're all tied up. And it's, you know, really, you've really broken your heart here, Sagittarius. I'm so sorry. I know how that feels. Let's see if Spirit wants to know us to know anything else with these energy cards. Wow. The Sun. So having the Sun is the brightest card in the deck. So having that right after hostilities is showing me that your outcome is going to be bright. You're going to be able to get through this. Just because it's not a time for action and you're feeling all tied up right now, don't feel like you're not going to get to this Sun energy. You're going to get there. That is your destiny. The Sun is number 1. We're ending with number 1 in the top row. What about the bottom of the deck? Financial constraints in reverse. So first I should shuffle to see if there's any other cards that Spirit wants to come out before we get rid of this deck. So financial constraints in the reverse is like, don't have, you know, work on your money mindset. Don't be grateful for what you have, because, you know, things are going to be looking good for you. Things are going to be looking good for you financially. Yeah, so tap into your third eye. Sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron. So you're being protected, you're being guided on this journey. So I'm seeing here we have a lot of 4s, or I'm just noticing that there's 3 4s. We have 40, we have 46, and we have 45, and that just makes me think like 444, like you've been working so hard and Spirit is acknowledging all of your hard work. Okay, and also mind you, right now is not the best time for action because we are in tons of retrogrades. I know Pluto just went direct, but we still have 5 other planets going retrograde right now, and especially when Mercury is retrograde, it's really not the time to take a step forward on a new project. It's time to kind of, review, reevaluate. I like to think of it as retrograde, like R-E, which is also rest, reevaluate, reconsider, review, So maybe just tuning a little bit more into that energy and not worrying and knowing that it's okay that you're in this spot that you're in, and tuning into your third eye, like, so that you can get that psychic insight. That's where you're going to be, you're led by your intuition. You're going to be led by your intuition. You're going to be able to get yourself out of this feeling like you're stuck. Yeah, and on the bottom of the deck, we have a man holding a coin. So there's 3 men here. So there are 4 men here, actually. So this could be multiple men involved in a situation. You broke your heart. But also, a man holding a coin in reverse is somebody who was being greedy, somebody who was, looking out for their own gain, somebody who was not doing so well financially but would take advantage of others. That's the energy that I'm getting from that card in reverse. And I'm feeling like that card is tied to what you're leaving from the hostilities in reverse, and the man holding a coin, the man holding a heart in reverse. Those 3 are all tied together. I feel like that's the same man, but I feel like this thinking man might be someone different. Could be something like that for some of you out there. So let's pull out the Soothsayer's Oracle card deck and get clarifiers for each of the cards, so we can get like a deeper perspective on what's the energy behind each card. Spirit. So what's up with this man holding a heart in reverse? What do we need to know? Give me one card to clarify that, please. For the Sagittarius who are watching this. Sun, Moon, Rising, Society. So maybe you're like thinking that since this relationship didn't work out, it's making it so that you're a failure and you're not filling up to like societal expectations and norms, and that's okay. And you're really, really, really contemplating about what broke your heart, but maybe the man who broke your heart that things didn't work out with, maybe he was really wrapped up in the norms of society, and maybe you're not so much, and you guys were just a little bit different on that aspect. That's for somebody out there. And this thinking man, Spirit, what about this thinking man for my Sagittarius? What is this thinking man? Just two. I want to take one at a time. What's up with this thinking man, Spirit? Oh. Spirit guides. Look at that. So your spirit guides are watching down on over you as you're contemplating your next move to make, as you're contemplating what broke your heart, as you're healing your broken heart. Your spirit guides are guiding you as you're moving away from this man who broke your heart, and maybe you're stepping out into society a little bit more and thinking, okay, where's my new place in the world gonna be? You know, your spirit guides are guiding you every step of the way, and they know that you have a broken heart. What does this broken heart have to do? Okay, extroverted. So maybe it was somebody being extrovertedly, like outwardly cruel to you is what broke your heart. Like something that was said, something that was done, something that you experienced somebody doing to you is what broke your heart, and it's making you feel like you're all tied up, but you can take your power back from that situation. That person's opinions of you don't define who you are as a being. God, no. And so let's see what this all tied up is about for my Sagittarius, for my little babies. Yeah, look at that ley lines. So you're feeling all tied up, even though there's somewhere you feel like you need to go. There's something you feel like you need to do, you know, and you don't know how it is that you can get there, and you feel like, I can't take action on it right now. It's never going to happen, but that's not true. Even if you just start envisioning that life in your mind, that's taking a step in the right direction. Our thoughts change our reality. So this thing that you're feeling called to do, this place where you're feeling called to go, the time will be right eventually, but the time is not right now. You're still healing from all of this, you know, heartbreak that you went through with this. I'm getting that you were taking advantage of, and that you were like around someone who was cruel to you, hostile, even violent maybe. God, I'm sorry. Oh my God. This action in reverse. The past. Oh, well. So maybe lately and in the past you've been feeling like it's not time to make your move. It's not time to make your move. And right now, maybe even right now, you're still feeling like, okay, it's not time to make my move. And you're wondering, well, when is it going to be time for me to make my move? When is it going to be time for me to do this thing that you're feeling called to do, and go where you're feeling called to go, and to unleash all of your chains? But Spirit is saying that this action in reverse is in the past. So trust that the delays that you're experiencing right now, that you're near the end of the road, hun. My dear, dear darling, you're near the end of the road, okay? You're not stuck. Let yourself heal just a little bit more. Okay. And what do we have for hostilities in reverse? Education. So you're learning that you don't have to put up with that. You're learning that you don't have to have that in your life. And that's what's made you take your, like, you're doing so much right now and so good, even if you might feel like you're all tied up. Like, what you did is you've taken your power back. And that's powerful. And you have the sun coming out for you, and you're learning, and you're becoming wise. And you went through this so that you could become the wise person that you are. And you're still going to gain so much wisdom from what you went through. So let's see the sun. What clarifies the sun here in Spirit? Yeah. Because you're a star seed, babe. You're a star seed. You know, you may have experienced things that, you know, made it seem like Earth never really felt like your home, like you always kind of felt like an outcast, like your soul's always longed for somewhere else, like, and now you're realizing that's because your soul is connected to something else, you know, and the sun is coming out for you, and you don't have to put up with this, excuse me, bullshit anymore. Nobody can treat you like that. Nobody can be hostile and aggressive towards you, and you're learning that. But maybe you didn't learn that because maybe when you were young, maybe people were hostile towards you. Maybe people were violent towards you, or maybe things hurt you, and it made you think that, okay, it's okay for people to treat me like that. But no, it's not. And you've taken your power back. And even though it's still not time to take action yet, there will be time. Tune into your intuition. It is guiding you every step of the way. You are not stuck. This card Reiki is at the bottom of the deck right now, which is catching my attention because right as I said, you are not stuck, and then I saw Reiki. It made me feel like doing some Reiki would be really beneficial for you to get some of that heartbreak energy out of your energetic field. So what about the sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron? So follow your intuition. Know that Archangel Metatron is working with you, and all of your guides are working with you. In fact, as you think and you ponder your next steps, this is your ascension process. This is powerful. You have learned major, major, major life lessons here. Yeah, and at the bottom of the deck, we have stagnancy. So you have been feeling stagnant, but know that right now you're taking your power back. You're healing your heart. You're trusting in the future. You're creating the future that you want to live. You're learning how to do it today. How can you take actionable steps to creating the future that you want today so that it makes it more likely to manifest tomorrow? You're not stuck. Even though certain things might be out of your control, you know, I'm hearing the divine say that the time for action will be soon, not yet. Just a little bit more. And for some reason I just got the name Hannah. So this could be for someone named Hannah, or you might know someone named Hannah. But I'm going to leave it at that, Sagittarius. I hope that that was helpful for you, and I hope that kind of give you some light as to what you're going through in your situation. Okay. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you want to connect with my energy. Again, my name is Miss 8th House. And when you comment or like or subscribe to my channel, it creates an energetic connection between the two of us so that I can better tune into your energy, so that next time when I come to doing the Sagittarius reading, our energy is already going to be connected. So what I'm pulling through is more likely to be real accurate for you. At least that is the plan. That is how the energy works. So my friends, if you liked this deck that I've been using, this bottom deck that I've been using, this is my deck. It's called the Soothsayer's Oracle. It's really cool. It's been really helpful and really insightful in a lot of my readings, and I only have one left in stock, and I don't know when I'm going to be back in stock. So if you guys are interested in purchasing that, there's a link in the Etsy below, and I will leave you guys to that. Okay, and I will send you so much love. All right, bye, Sagittarius.